What'd I do? What's my foot? That's cool. No, keep it up.
Wow, you're a cool person. So I can do like this.
Yeah. Can you still write? Good. Heck yeah, go for it.
Language. Whoa! Language. Wow. Wait, I can do this all class.
No, you got to sit on the plastic. Because I asked you to. Thank you.
I love it when you imitate his voice. It's so funny. You sound like Hartman.
So last night was the practice test, right? What page is it on? Oh, man. Do what?
It's right here.
43 and 44. Okay.
43 and 44.
This should find our thing.
You got me scared for a second. She got me scared. She thought I didn't do the homework.
That's yelling now. 43, 44.
I did it 2 nights ago. Yes.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I did.
Sweet.
Yeah, I think I have it.
Sweet.
Maybe like. I'm ahead of you. Make sure you turn in your other sheet.
All right. So taking a look, I'd like to review a little bit. I'd like to get started as soon as this lights up. All right. Looking on page 43 and 44. On page 43, so you will be given your take-home test today. So the rules on the take-home test are, yeah, and you can work with a tutor and you can work with other teachers, but you just can't ask me. Now, I can kind of clarify some stuff.
What if it's other teachers?
I know, but they're not me. But I can guide you along. Is that okay? All right. So the take-home test that will be coming home today will I'll actually have it due on Monday. That way you don't have to turn it into the sub. Sound good? Does any part of that I just gave as far as information not make sense? Yes.
So the take-home test.
So the take-home test that I will give you today will be due on Monday.
Then test Tuesday.
We have a test tomorrow.
Then why is it doing Monday?
Because we're not gonna
I don't want two things to be turned into the sub.
We have more time.
Easily.
Wait, so I'm gonna
Are we gonna have what?
I was gonna say.
Hey, don't forget, if they're not here in the first 15 minutes, if the sub's not here in 15 minutes, we're legally allowed to leave.
Based on what law?
The U.S. law. Guys.
You guys are stupid. I think that's just a rumor. I think that's just a rumor.
Promise you that's not true. Wow, that must have fallen out of the ceiling, huh? Alright, why is man I just can't have nice things these days. Alright.
I love it when he imitates people's voice.
It's not a real rule, I promise you that. There is no way that the school would say, yeah, your teacher didn't show, therefore just have free reign to do whatever you want.
Can I Google it real quick?
Do subs get
No.
paid? Or is it
Yes.
Can we be the subs tomorrow?
Why would you volunteer to do that?
Yeah, it's ranges anywhere from 70 to 150 a day, depending upon you make more the more days you sub.
Yeah, my grandma would sub like second graders and she'd be like, oh, they're so cute.
I'd kick a second grader. I'd kick a second grader.
Why is this thing? All right, so problem number 5, as was asked, looks like this. We have I got to go over on this board because we just can't have nice things. Ready? 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 So it says, for each of the intervals below, graph the inequality for the number line. Make sense so far? So I'm just going to put this on a number line. So I have -3 down here, and this is an open dot, and this went to -infinity. Sorry if I'm interrupting your conversation. And this is a solid dot going this way. That's all you have to do. What do you think I'm looking for when I grade that problem? I would probably make that a 3-point problem. What do you think I'm looking for? Yeah. Go ahead. Wait. Yeah.
Me? Yeah. Open dot or closed dot?
Yeah, I'm looking for the open dot, closed dot, and if you shaded it the right way. That's 3 points right there. Yeah. 8 and 9, you got it. All right. So just because I'm still recording, I'll put this over on the board so we can have it recorded. Fancy dancy. Good. What number you want? I'm sorry. 8. Do what?
You talk to the camera like on your free time. What if I go to your YouTube channel right now? Is it just like a bunch
It's just me live nonstop.
I subscribe to your YouTube.
Stir doing ASMR?
8 and 9 you claimed, yes?
That's like the real.
Yep.
Why is my projector working? I mean, like the.
It's trying. All right, 8 and 9. So we get, there we go. So I got to teach off the board. All right, close. Problem number 8. I got 2k is greater than 3k plus 4. It says solve for the following inequalities. Give your answer in interval notation. All right. So I'd probably subtract 3k from both sides. Does that seem okay? So that's going to give me -k is greater than, those cancel out, 4. Can I leave it like that? No, what should I do to both sides? Yeah, multiply or divide by a -1, right? So I get k. What happens if I multiply or divide by a negative? What happens to our inequality sign? It flips. So then if you use a number line to kind of make a general idea, have an open dot going this way. Does that make sense so far? Is that interval notation like that? Why do we not have anything out? I'm sorry that I'm wasting your time. Is this interval notation, yes or no? No. Where is this going to? -infinity. So the interval notation is -infinity to -4, rounded, done. That's it. That would be, why would it be no solution? Did the answer in the back of the book say there's no solution?
Yeah.
Did it really?
Yeah.
Did it really? Oh yeah. No.
Chapter,
Yeah. No.
Wait, there are answers?
No.
yes.
Only number 8 was the solution.
Number 8. So that's,
This is the break.
Oh. No wait. Oh yeah. You're right.
I had it.
number 8. Number 5 practice
And number
test.
13 was all the numbers.
Number 5 practice test. Number 8. They say it's no solution. Why would they say solve this? Put your interval notation. Oh, okay.
17 is x is less than 0.
I just looked at it. It said no solution. Hang on. Why would we say this? Why would this be no solution? I'm curious. I have this graph this way. I need something to be true. So quick question. And it's very possible we have an error in the back. So all I'm going to do is is I'm going to pick, say, like negative 10. Negative 10's down this way. Agree? It's in the shaded region. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
Let's plug negative 10 and see what happens. So that would give me negative 20 is greater than negative 30 plus 4. So negative 20 is greater than negative 26. That is absolutely true. That's the solution. We made an error.
Wait, don't we have to? I thought we had to divide 2k.
Yeah. You divide two candies.
I subtracted 3k first.
Mr. Degitis, what's happening?
You here for us?
Just checking it out.
Yeah, man. You guys know Mr. Degitis?
He's not a math teacher.
He's greatest math teacher in the world right there. All right. What do you think? Yeah.
Wait, so is this our solution or is that the answer?
The red's the answer.
And the book is fine.
So 8 and then 9 was asked for as well?
Yeah.
And then we'll get 10. All right, number 9. We got 4p is less than 6p plus 12. Talk to me. Mr. Guys, normally I'm walking around with my tablet, but didn't want to connect to the projector, so I'm going to go old school. What do you think? Subtract what?
60.
Subtract 6p. Like it? Alright, so I got negative 2p. Agree? Is 12. Hey, does that sign flip over because it's now negative 2p? I didn't multiply or divide by a negative to make it flip. I just had subtracted something and happened to give us negative on that. So now, being it is negative over here now, what should I do to both sides to get...
Divide by -2.
Alright, we're good. So that's gone. P. And 12 over negative 2 is? Negative 6. Talk to me. What's going on?
It's with the sign flips.
Sign flips. Why does sign flip?
Because you did dividing by negative.
There it is. Perfect. Alright. So I'm going to take a look at that right now for a sec. That's not my answer. I mean, that's kind of an answer for us, but we're looking for interval notation. But I'm going to use the number line. I get negative 6. I get 0. Agree? Open dot or closed dot? Negative 6. Open dot. Why is it open?
Because it's not unequal to.
It's not equal to.
Yeah, we don't have the equal sign underneath there. So open dot. And I'm going to shade to positive infinity or negative infinity? Positive. I want values that are bigger than negative 6. So negative 5, negative 4, negative 3, all the way up to big, big old numbers, right? Do you agree with what that looks like? Okay. So let's make it interval notation. Because if you left me an answer like this, this might get you a couple points, but it doesn't get you all because I want interval notation. So I have 6 to infinity. I know infinity always has a rounded bracket. What does the negative 6 have?
Square.
I hear square, I hear rounded. One of the groups is correct. Rounded, why rounded? Yeah, I don't have an equal sign in there at all, so it has to be this. It has to be rounded. Okay? So this is interval notation. So a lot of times, here's your answer, and I think that these are 2 parts. We'd probably have you answer both parts for that. Anything else from that homework? Yeah. 12. Yeah. Ooh, that's a good one. Thanks for asking that one. Okay.
Sounds like you're hitting it sausages.
I know. Trying to push through to the next classroom. Oh wait, it's probably just dirt over there. All right. There's a lot going on here. What should we do? Go ahead, Joe. Distribute what? You're absolutely right. Oh, wait. Say that one more time. The negative 2 gets distributed. Guys and girls, just put your pencils down for a moment and look up here. Joyce said we're distributing negative 2. This is an error that's going to take place way too often. And it's such a simple thing not to make an error with. So places where I will see an error. Joy, you're absolutely right. Distribute a negative 2. So I'm not trying to take away from that at all. But I'm just going to tell you, there are some errors where What's this error? Someone goes 4 minus 2, and then they distribute it. What error took place? Yeah. Yeah, 4 minus 2, because the order of operations would say to not do it that way. Wouldn't say do the subtraction first. It would say multiply first, right? So that's definitely one error. And then the other place that errors take place is you forget that the negative goes to both. So I'm just going to leave this on this side for now. Negative 2 times 6 is negative 12. Negative 2 times 5n is negative 10n. So things I want you to just glance at right now. What were the signs originally in the parentheses, and what are they now that they're gone? So they're opposite of what they had been, correct? Okay, does that make sense? I'm trying to go slow on this because Mr. DeGuidis and I have taught math for a long time, or CPL for a long time. Did I cover all the errors that are possibly made on that type of problem about? At least on the right side? So a lot of times you get the 4 minus 2 first, and then you distribute 2 over, and that's error.
Yeah, that's a heck
Sometimes.
no.
And then-
4 minus 2. Subtraction comes at the end.
Yep. Distribute the negative.
And then forget about the negative.
Yep. Just blatantly
Yeah.
forget. Or you distribute the negative to the first, not the second. There's a lot of goofy things there, huh? Okay. Let's take a look. Let's try. So that's correct now. And then I have this. All right, help me out. What should we do? Go ahead.
Plus 10n.
I agree that is going to be a step, but I want to have one step before that.
Oh yeah.
Go ahead. Oh, yeah.
Is it 4 minus 12?
Beauty. Love it. Yeah, take care of this right over here. Go ahead, because those are like terms. Put them together. That's what, negative 8 minus 10, n? Did I do that math right? I hope so. The nice thing is, let's try and get the n on the appropriate side. So I'm going to add 10n. That was previously said to do, which I agree with. It's gone. So I get 15n plus 7 is greater than or equal to negative 8. Should that sign flip over because there was a negative in front? That sign might flip over if we have to multiply or divide to get the letter by itself. All right, help me out. Okay. We agree? How's that look? What's the last step? Divide by? Just 15, right? All right, quick question. Quick question.
This sign doesn't fit.
It does or does not?
It doesn't.
Why not?
Because you're not dividing by negative.
Yeah, but there's a negative already up there.
But you have to divide by
No, but the negative's right there.
It's
No.
the variable.
The negative variable, love it. Okay, why am I going sarcastic on that one? Because so often makes that error when you're thinking about it going, there's a negative, it must flip. No, there's a certain thing that has to take place before that sign to flip, right? Am I done with the problem? No, they wanted an interval notation. This is one way to represent it. This is your inequality. I'm going to use a number line because it makes it easier for me. And I know I have 0 here. I got like negative 1 there. Open or closed dot? Why is it closed? I have an equal, so I'll close that. All right, that's pretty good. Am I going to shade to negative infinity or am I going to shade to infinity? Why is that? Yeah. So the nice thing is, you see that. You have the variable first. That's pointing the direction you want to shade. So we want values that are larger than negative 1. Well, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, all the way up to whatever you want. Okay, so that's nice. A nice picture graph for us to look at. What else? Yeah. What kind of bracket? A hard bracket. I like that. Is there a vocabulary going to be saying where a hard bracket looks like that? Or does it look like that? You said a hard bracket, right? So is it the top one? I'm sorry, I didn't hear you. I had my iPod too loud last night when I was at the gym. It was good. Well, my iPhone, iPod, the i thing that I plug into and I can hear music out of. that thing. What did I put here? Comma? Where? 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 What? Should be square because that's square? Soft. Oh, I like it. Soft versus hard. So interval notation. Love it. Anything else? Yeah. Have I covered everything up to 15 that you needed to take a look at? We good? So I don't have my glasses on. I just have a smudge on my glasses and people were looking funny. Now you all look funny because you're fuzzy. Well, if you're about right here, it's clear. You're fuzzy. 15, here we go. I was lucky I said, as Mr. DeGuitis coming in. I was lucky I said. All right. Solve the inequality, graph the solution, and give the answer in interval notation. Okay. What do we know? Yeah.
So you put 12 plus c to the 7 into 13. So you do 7 is less than 12 plus c, and then 12 plus c is less than 13.
Make it two problems. This is 15, isn't it?
Yeah.
And I put number 7 for some reason. I'm sorry. All right. So what was stated, and you are 100% right. And I'm just going to, because we have fun tools, we might as well use them. That portion right there goes with both of the problems that we break up. Yes? Maybe? Agree? And then the second one you said, I think, was this. Correct me if I'm wrong, though. Okay. What's something that I like to do with this? Yeah?
You can flip it.
Yeah, I can just make the whole problem look like this. Hey, did that sign flip over because I multiplied or divided by a negative? No. I flipped the entire problem over. Now, is it possible it might have to flip it again? Yeah, but let's take a look. I want c by itself, so help me out. Subtracting 12, so negative 12 on both sides, something like that. All right. C is greater than, oh man, I'm never good at this. Okay, let's see. I have $7 in my pocket, right? I go over to the store and something costs $12. I'm not going to steal it. I want to buy it. I give the guy $7. What's the cashier going to say? Thank you. Always be $5 more. All right. Perfect. Okay, that's the first one. Hey, what do I do here? Help me out. Subtract 12. Love it. Cancel. C is less than 1. What do you think? All right, let's just put it on a number line because visually it makes sense. We got negative 5. Open dot. Yes? And 1 close dot, right?
No.
Open dot. Okay, so I want values that are larger than 5. Yeah? Less than 1. So that's where I want. Oh my god. Okay, here's the big question. And this is the goofy question because this is going to look like a point and it's not a point. The reason I say it's going to look like a point is I'm going to put both of these in parentheses because they're open dots. And what goes inside? -5 to 1. So you see how that kind of looks like a point? You know, like when you're graphing ordered pairs? A lot of students are like, hey, why do I got a point now? Well, you don't have a point. It's just that we as math people haven't discovered a better way to represent interval notation. And it's to goof up students who are in high school. That's the real answer. As soon as you hit college and do college math, everything's like, got it. Any other questions from the homework? We good? All right, so hopefully you were able to take some notes on that. I want to, right now, hand out your take-home test. Your take-home test. When did I say, I don't want you to hand that homework in yet, that you have in hand. And the reason why is I want you to be able to use that on your take-home test. Does that make sense? All right, so When did I say I want the take-home test due? I want to do Monday. Why is that?
Because you want to get the substitutes.
Yeah, I don't want you to have to hand too many things to the sub. Okay? Should you hand old homework to the sub?
No.
Is the subject really nicely?
Yes. I have no idea who likes some of this. Might be if no one shows up, it might be Mr. DeGitis, and then you guys will actually learn a whole lot of math. And a different broken leg. So, Mr. DeGitis, myself last week, shows up. Now, I think I might have this all wrong. Did she have a tank top on? It was like a pink tank top.
Yeah, she had a pink tank.
Okay. She's
ratchet, bro.
she looked like a trucker. I mean, seriously, the whole left side of her face was all leathered because she'd been driving, arm out the window. This is all red. This is regular. She got a broken foot. It was just pointed out that when she'd stand up, she had a longer shoe on the other so she could stand even. And then she tells the kids that her and I are best friends. And we go way back. I'm like, wait a minute. Oh, jeez.
Watch, if we get the same girl and she says it again, I'll call her out. I'll be like, you're a liar!
I don't think so. I got stirrups, so I'm calling right now. All right, so let's just write down so we feel comfortable with this. Take home test.
Smoke, bro.
What did I do?
She wants smoke.
She smokes?
Yeah,
She
she
sounds
does
like a
smoke.
She still has a smoker, but I don't think she does.
Okay.
She was so like, she was so bad.
There's all kinds of good old empty threats, isn't there? So usually, this is me speaking to you as a 47-year-old dad of 2 daughters that are in high school. If I saw that I was starting to get a sub that was angry, I would say the best thing to do is just start delving in and doing your work. This is me as a 15-year-old in high school or whatever age you are right now. Man, I'm going to do everything to push that person's buttons. And then you're going to have to face the consequences when I get back on Monday. But let's face it, there's that 47 minutes of just, dude, that was hilarious. To all of a sudden, where you act like you were victimized. Yeah, but she said she... So, somewhere in between the 47-year-old stirrup and the 15-year-old stirrup, other than a bunch of years, there's probably the right decision to make with the sub. So I'd say if you see someone who's starting to get angry, do not act like you have to start ganging up and I guess make a difference. So take-home test, done Monday. Tomorrow, which is Friday, yes?
Yes, sir.
I'm not done yet. Tomorrow, which is Friday, we have our in-class test. Okay? What's the message? Who's going to leave her the message? What are you going to tell her the message? What's the message?
His message, Sophia,
That's Sophia. What about it?
to not take the test and to do the take-home test.
So who are you going to tell that to?
Sophia,
Who else?
the sub.
Thank you.
Why don't you just write that down on the board? No.
Dude, this room is shared by like 12 people.
Or
Yeah.
put it on a sticky.
It's like me putting a $5 bill on the desk. It's just not going to stay there. Like, see, what, I put a 5 over there. Dang it. All right. Don't let Aiden in tomorrow. So here's your take-home test. Yes.
Can I be responsible for doing it, not letting Aiden?
Yes. Always. So one here, one there,
No.
one there. It was supposed to fly all the way back here. When's this dude that's coming out to you right this moment?
Hey, sister.
Yeah.
I was in the